Side 1. Vocabulary List 5. Number 1 is an adjective. Agathos. Agathos. Number 2 is also an adjective. Agapetos. Agapetos. Number 3 is a noun. Angelos. Notice the two gammas together have an ng sound. Angelos. Number 4 is the reciprocal pronoun. Allelon. And it is given here in the plural genitive. There is no nominative form of this word. This word only occurs in the plural genitive, the plural dative, and the plural accusative. And on a vocabulary quiz, all you need do is just give the definition one another or each other. Allelon. By the way, for this word, the plural dative would be allelois, and the plural accusative would be allelus. It's in the second declension in the plural. But you only need to give the definition when it's on a quiz. Allelon means one another or each other. Number 5, allos. Allos. Number 6, hamartia. Hamartia. It's a noun. Number 7 is a noun. Aner. Aner. Number 8 is a noun. Anthropos. Anthropos. We get anthropology from this word. Number 9, anti. Anti. Unco. This word is a preposition. Number 10 is an adjective. Axios. Axios. Number 11 is a verb. Auxano. Auxano. We get the word auxiliary from this, or augment. Number 12 is a noun. Aphesis. Aphesis. Number 13 is the cognate verb to number 12, and it's a me verb. Aphiemi. Aphiemi. Remember that a cognate word, words that are said to be cognates, C-O-G-N-A-T-E, cognate, that means they come from the same root. Number 14, ganao. Ganao. Number 15, gay. Gay. G-E. We get our word geology from this word. Number 16, diakoneo. Diakoneo. You can hear the word diaconate, deacon, in this word. It's the verb that means I minister, I serve. Number 17 is a noun, which would be the cognate of the verb dunamai. This noun is dunamis, and we get our English word dynamite from this root. This noun means power or strength. Number 18 is a preposition, ek. Ek. Number 19 is a noun, elpis. Elpis. Number 20 is a noun, entole. Entole. Number 21 is a noun, exousia. Exousia. Number 22 is a compound verb. It's a compound of the preposition epi and the verb genosko. So we pronounce it epigenosko. Epigenosko. And number 23 is the cognate noun, epigenosis. Epigenosis. 24 is a noun, ergon. Ergon. We get the English word erg, which is a measurement of work, or the noun energy. Energy. Number 25 is a verb, erotao. Erotao. Number 26, eucharisteo. Eucharisteo. Now the epsilon, upsilon, the EU in front means good or well. And then you see the word for grace, charis. Good grace here. This is the verb that means I thank, T-H-A-N-K, or I give thanks. Number 27 is the cognate noun that means thanksgiving, Eucharistia. Eucharistia. And the Eucharist is just that. It is a celebration of thanksgiving as we feed upon the body and blood of our Savior. Number 28 is a noun, hemera. Hemera. Notice the rough breathing in front. Number 29, theaomai. Theaomai. It means I behold, I look at, I see. We get the English word theater from this word. Number 30, thelema. Thelema. Here's another one of those neuter third declension nouns ending in ma, just like pneuma, onema. Number 31 is a verb, kerusso. Kerusso. Number 32 is a noun, krisis. Krisis. 33 is an adverb, malon. Malon. 34 is a combination of the negative particle and the conjunction de. Mede. Mede. Number 35 is a noun, mater. Mater. And of course, this is the word for mother. Number 36 is a noun, mysterion. Mysterion. And of course, we get the English word mystery. Number 37 is a verb. It may not look like it, but it is a verb, oida. Oida. It's an irregular verb, and we'll discuss more of the particulars of this verb a little later on the tape. Number 38 is the masculine form of the relative pronoun, hos. Hos. Number 39 is a verb, horao. Again, notice the rough breathing in front. Horao. This is another verb that means I see. Number 40 is much like number 34, again a combination of the negative particle u and the conjunction de, pronounced ude. Ude. Number 41, uranos. It's a noun, uranos. We get the English word Uranus, the name of the planet. Number 42, un. 43 is an adverb, pantote. Pantote. Number 44 is another one of those neuter third declension nouns ending in ma. Paraptoma. Paraptoma. Number 45, perismos. It's a noun. Perismos. Number 46 is another noun, pistis. Pistis. You've had the cognate verb, pistuo. Pistuo, that means I believe. So this noun pistis means belief. Number 47 is an adjective, poneros. Poneros. Number 48 is a noun, probaton. Probaton. Number 49 is a verb. Notice this verb ending in mai for the first person singular ending. Uruomai. Uruomai. You see that when words begin with a ro, there is rough breathing over the ro. This verb can be synonymous with the verb sozo, meaning I save, I rescue, I deliver. Number 50, sarx. Sarx. Number 51, semeron. It's an adverb, and you can see the word for day in there. Hemera semeron is an adverb that means today. Number 52 is a noun, skotos. Skotos. 53 is a feminine noun, Sophia. Sophia. Loren. Number 54, a verb, teleoo. Teleoo. 55 is a noun, hupomone. Hupomone. 56 is another noun, chara. Chara. And 57 is the noun for grace, charis. Charis. Now let's go back to the beginning of the list and go over the lexical, the complete lexical entry for each one of these words. Since agathos, number 1, is an adjective, we need to give all three gender forms in the singular nominative of the adjective. Agathos, the feminine is agathe, and the neuter is agathon. Agathos, agathe, agathon, and it means good. Number 2 is also an adjective, a 2-1-2 adjective, just like number 1. So the complete lexical entry is agapetos, the feminine is agapete, and the neuter is agapeton. Agapetos, agapete, agapeton. And it means beloved. Number 3 is the noun for angel, angelos. Angelos. The genitive is angelou. Angelou. It's masculine and it means angel or messenger. Number 4 is the reciprocal pronoun, and as I explained earlier in the tape, is given to you here in the plural genitive. This word is only found in the plural genitive, the plural dative, and the plural accusative, all masculine for inclusiveness. There is no plural nominative of this form. So when you see this word, the complete lexical entry, it's simply sufficient to give a definition following the word allelon. Simply say one another or each other. Remember I told you the plural dative would be allelois, and the plural accusative allelus. Number 5 is a pronominal adjective, which is a combination of a pronoun and an adjective. It's the singular form of number 4, allos, and we need to give all 3 genders for this word. It's allos, ale, allo. The neuter does not have a nu on the end, so watch out for that. Allos, ale, allo. And it means another or other. Sometimes it can mean one another, just like number 4. Number 6 is a feminine first declension alpha type noun, hamartia. So the genitive would be hamartias, feminine, and it means sin, wrongdoing. Number 7 is the noun for male or man or husband, aner, aner. Now the genitive is spelled quite differently from the nominative. The genitive is andros, andros. And if you look at page 2-13 in your grammar at the bottom of the page, you'll see a paradigm for this word. It's a third declension word, it's masculine, and as I said, it means male or man or husband. Number 8, anthropos, is a second declension noun. The genitive is anthropou. It's masculine. Now this word can mean man in the sense of a male, but it can also be inclusive as humankind, human being, a person. And only in context would we know whether we are talking specifically about a male person or about people or persons in general. Number 9 is a preposition, anti, followed only by the genitive case, and it means for or in the place of or in the stead of. This was a typical word which would have been used by an attorney, a lawyer, for a client. And as the attorney would sign the document for the client, the attorney would start this signature with anti, in the place of or for, and then followed by the client's name. Number 10 is an adjective, axios. The feminine is axia, and the neuter is axion. This adjective means worthy. Something that might help you when you're learning your adjectives is that if the stem of the adjective has a rho or an iota before the ending, the feminine will be alpha. Every place else it'll be eta. Let me repeat that. That if there is an iota before the ending in the adjective, or a rho before the ending, the feminine form will be an alpha. All other feminine forms, if they're first declension, would be eta type. See, look back at number 1 and number 2, agathos and agapetos. The feminine would be eta type. But here in number 10, since we have an iota, axios, the feminine is an alpha, axia, and in the neuter, axion, worthy. Number 11 is a verb, auxano, and it means I increase, I mature, I grow up. The English word auxiliary or augment is taken from this word. Number 12 and number 13 go together. Number 12 is the noun that means forgiveness, aphesis. Now look out, the genitive is apheseos. You can tell it's third declension, can't you? Because the singular genitive ends in an os. And this time it's a long os. Axeos. It's feminine, and it means forgiveness. You're going to see a number of nouns that end in is or cis. We have a lot of them in English, diagnosis, prognosis, and so forth. And all of these types of nouns come from Greek, and they're all feminine nouns, and they're all third declension. You'll find a paradigm of these nouns on page 2-15 in your grammar. Number 13 would be the verb that means I forgive. Aphiemi. It's a me verb. Aphiemi. I forgive. It also means I let go, I tolerate, I remit. Number 14, genao. Genao. It means I give birth to, I beget. Number 15, gay, is a noun, a feminine first declension eta type noun, and the genitive is geis, feminine, and it means earth or ground, land. As I said, we get the English word geology from this word. Number 16 is a verb that means I serve or I minister, diakoneo, diakoneo, and we get the word deacon or the diaconate from this word. Number 17 is like number 12 in that it is a feminine third declension noun ending in is, iota sigma, dunamis, and the genitive is dunameos. There is a long os, omega sigma, for the singular genitive. It's feminine and it means power or strength. Again, look at page 2-15 and you'll see the paradigm for this noun. Number 18 is the preposition ek. When this preposition is followed by a consonant, it retains the spelling ek. But if this preposition is followed by a vowel, if the next word begins with a vowel, then this preposition is spelled epsilon xi, pronounced x, and we would get the English word exit from this. Ek is followed only by the genitive, and it can have the meaning of source, from, or it can have the meaning of out from among, or just out from. It can also show separation from, and it can show means by. So ek plus the genitive can mean from or out from among, or by means of. Number 19. El pis is a third declension noun, and the paradigm for this noun can be found in your grammar on page 2-9. It's a third declension, so the genitive is going to end in an os, elpidos. But this time it's a short o, elpidos. It's feminine, and this is the word for hope. Number 20 is a feminine first declension eta type noun, entole, so the genitive is entoles, feminine, and it means commandment. Number 21 is a feminine first declension noun, alpha type, exousia. So the genitive is exousias. It's feminine, and it means authority, or right, R-I-G-H-T. Number 22 and number 23 are cognates of one another. 22 is the verb, and 23 is the noun. They both have to do with knowledge, and they're compound words built from the preposition epi plus gnosko, or the stem gno. Whenever you see that stem, gamma, nu, and an o, then you're dealing with knowledge of some form. The verb epignosko means I know. Actually, it has the same meaning as the simpler form gnosko. And then 23 is another one of those feminine nouns ending in iota sigma, like dunamis and aphesis. This one is epignosis, and so the genitive will be a long os, epignoseos. Epignoseos. It's feminine, and it means knowledge. Number 24 is a second declension neuter noun, ergon. So the genitive would be ergu. It's neuter, and it means work. And as I said previously, this is the word from which we get our English word erg, which is a physical measurement of work, or our word energy. Number 25 is a verb, erotao, and it means pretty much the same thing as aiteo. It means I ask or request. Number 26 and number 27 are cognates. The number 26 is the verb form, and number 27 is the noun. This word is a compound word. You see the epsilon, upsilon in front means good or well, and then the word for grace, charis. So eucharisteo means I give thanks, I thank. And number 27 would be a feminine first declension noun, eucharistia, the genitive eucharistias, and it's feminine, and it means thanksgiving. Number 28 is one of your paradigm words that you find in the feminine first declension, alpha type, hemera. The genitive is hemeras. It's feminine, and it means day.